Hello and welcome to the third and final review of the DitoGear OmniHead and OmniSlider. Previously we did two reviews, one where we used the DitoGear on a live shoot and another one where we used the DitoGear especially for time lapses. So let's have a little recap on how we set up the OmniSlider and the OmniHead. Both the OmniHead and the OmniSlider come with some really nice hard cases. You have to pay extra for them, but they're really nice. They're good for protection of the equipment, and also they're really good for traveling as well, because as you see, they have small wheels here as well. And you can fit a lot into this case, which is really, really good. So the OmniSlider comes with some really nice plates that you attach the tripod base plate if you want to use the OmniSlider on top of tripods, if you want to pull a bit higher up. Having an assistant is great, but the DitoGear does not require an assistant, because you can easily do everything yourself if you know what you're doing. So we slide the OmniSlider onto the first tripod, and obviously you need to find out your own method and how you want to do it, but this is working for me. You slide this onto the second tripod, and boom, you're ready to go. So all these cables here, they connect to different controllers, which all have different applications. You've got the Omni controller, which controls one axis, so either pan, tilt, slide, or anything you want. You've got the Trito, which is for live shooting, and it controls the slide, pan, and tilt with this little control here. You got the speed dials here, and then you get have the damping settings here. This does not work for time-lapse shooting. It only works for live shooting. If you want to use more than one axis on time-lapse shooting, you need one or two more of these, or you can just use the Evolution. This connects directly to your iPad through a Wi-Fi network, and it works beautifully as well. So the Evolution app works on all of the axes, and it might seem a little bit daunting at first, but actually it is really, really good. If I want the camera to move on the OmniSlider from one direction to another, I'll have it here. I'll mark the pan because I want it to pan a little bit as well. Let's say we want it to pan like this. And I'll mark the tilt to make it tilt like this. And there you go. We're on drive mode now, so it'll do this in 28 seconds. Or you can go into time-lapse mode. You can enable time-lapse mode and tell it to do this exact same thing in, say, for example, not 28 seconds, but in, for example, 52 days. And there you go. That's going to happen on 52 days. You press play, and then it goes. So it's a beautiful piece of software, and the fact that it's actually on your iPad or any other tablet, you get updates with it, and you have no limitations. You can do whatever you want with it. So it's absolutely beautiful. So I've just set up both the OmniHead and the OmniSlider, and it took me, I mean, I've done it quite a few times, but it took me about not more than 5 minutes, and I'm ready to roll for my live shoot. Obviously I don't have a camera on it right now, but you can see how it works. What's really nice with it is that a lot of people inquire about this one controller they use for 3 axes, but I think it's perfect because you use your other hand on the speed, so you have the speed here, and also for the damping. So if I have 0 damping, it stops immediately, or if I have 100% damping, it takes a long time to actually start up. But then when I let go, it slowly slows down. And that's just a beautiful feature. And when you actually learn how to use it, you can create some really, really beautiful shots. So for live shooting, this has been really, really good. So overall, this is a beautiful piece of equipment. It has a very, very nice design. It is very smooth, very sturdy, and you can use it for both video and time-lapse, and it will really, really up your production value. So I'd recommend the DitoGear to everyone that's interested in innovative filmmaking and that wants to get creative. Now, go onto the DitoGear webpage, see for yourself. Don't forget our webpage and our Twitter. And now let's have a look at some behind the scenes footage.